Hello, today we will see how to use the OpenWeatherMap API and we will do some analysis as well. Okay, so first you need to go to the OpenWeatherMap website and you need to register. So you can go to this link or you can just search on the Google OpenWeatherMap register and you will land up here, and you put your details over here and fill up the form and create the account. You don't need to click this and you can create the account. I have created my account. I will just sign in. Okay, so you might not see this page. If you are in this page, you can go to dashboard, or not dashboard, you can go to my API keys and you will find your default API key. You can copy this key, select it and copy, and come back to notebook and paste it over here. So create a variable called API key. Then now you need to know the location of what of the data you want from. So if for that you're using a third-party website called Latlong. So for example, if I want to know the latitude and longitude of Pune, so I get it over here, 18 and 73. So you can put the latitude and longitude over here, and let's first run this. So what you see over here is a route. This is a URL, and from over here this is a route, this portion. So the values the latitude and longitude goes over here and it forms a URL or what API, and it is sent to the OpenWeather API. So if you want to know more about how to use the API, you have the guide, and how to use the API you can copy it from here. App ID is your API key that you just now created. There are also other services offered by OpenWeatherMap, and how to use their API you can check it on their website. So now this set has run. So we will now send a request to the website and we'll get the response in JSON, and we'll parse it to a dictionary. So response.json gives a dictionary as a return type. So if you see what is the contents of the weather data dictionary, so this is what you get. There are 4 attributes, the 4 elements, 1 2 3 4 5, and in list you have all the data that we need. So you can check over here. DT is the you can say it's the timestamp. DT text, this is the timestamp. Inside main you have temperature, and you have everything. Temperature is in Kelvin. Minimum temperature, maximum temperature is in Kelvin. You have humidity inside the main element, and you have a I think this is a list, I don't know. So you have a weather, and inside you have a description as well, which we will need later on, and I don't think we need description. Okay, so you can see it this way, and it has total of 40. You can check the length, but it has total 40 of this location or latitude and longitude, 40 timestamps. So we have let me show you. So you can see we have 40 data points of 40 whatever the weather temperature. Now moving forward, what we do over here is we take the data from dictionary and we are creating variables. So I think temperature, and we will iterate this variable to create data. I think, sorry, I didn't run this. So I'll tell you how this works. So in your dictionary, this is a for loop running in your dictionary, and it takes each index within list, which is it will take, for example, it will iterate first, for example, in the index 0, and it will take all of this and put it inside temperature, TS temperatures, and it will do this for timestamp as well. So it will take this, and within it will go down to temperature, narrow down to temperature, and take that temperature for that index for 0, and it will do it till 40. That's the maximum number. And after that we will create a data frame through this format. So these variables, once we have initialized, we will assign them to the data frame, and we will make timestamp as the I think it's primary key, or it's the index, like the index for, as a main column, or sort of. I don't know more about that. And once you have done, we can. Okay, nothing about this. I think this is whether give temperature, whether give is not. I haven't run this. Okay. You can see over the max temperature. So from all the 40 entries of temperature, it has shown the max temperature, which is 310 Kelvin. We don't need this. Okay, now we will clean the data. No, not clean, we'll just check if it, I don't think it has NH, but we'll still clean it. Now we will just to change the Kelvin from Celsius, we will run this. And how this is working is, this is a lambda function inside, which is a function in Python. What you can do is we can apply lambda function to each rows of weather day temperature. So it takes each value and subtracts it by 273. So to convert it to Celsius. Okay. We'll run this. Okay, you can see the temperature has been converted to Celsius, and this is our data frame. Next, now we will do some visualization. We will do line plot, bar plot, and scatter plot. So we take the data frame and we load it directly to these variables. We first find their mean. Because we need to find the daily mean temperature. So now I'll run. Now you can see below. I'll run it individually. So at that longitude 2570, this is how the variation in temperature is. You can do the same for. You can do bar plot for humidity, and you can also do scatter plot. So we don't see any relation. Okay. Now moving out